Okay, this is Tom, and I'm once again trying to get Hangouts on the air, working with my Genesis software that's controlling my FiFI SDR working at the same time. See if my computer can take that load. And for some reason, I just tried this a few minutes ago, and I got a report back that it wasn't working. So apparently it was trying to show my desktop via my webcam, and the screen share option that I turned on um, went away. Maybe I did things in the wrong order. I haven't used Hangouts on the air for over a year, and when I used it before, I struggled with it. So I'm back to struggling with it. But one of the reasons, and I got no viewers, so I'm talking to myself right now, but one of the reasons I want to get Hangouts on the air working is because, let me turn the audio down on this Genesis. I don't know if you're hearing that or not. Where was I? One of the reasons that I want to use the Hangouts on the air is because my screen capture software is limited to only about 10 minutes of video and then it crashes. So I want to be able to go beyond that when I'm, for instance, showing people just how to get some of the software working, my experimentation, whatever, which will take a lot more than 10 minutes. So that's what I'm trying to do. So right now, I don't have any viewers. I got one viewer, and what I'm looking for is feedback on this Hangout transmission. This time, I turned on the question and answer option in Hangouts. I tried the chat option, and that didn't seem to work real time, I'll call it. There was a way of doing it by going to the Google Plus page and viewing the data stream or this broadcast. Okay, so now I got two viewers, and what I'm going to try to do is run my Genesis software that controls my FiFI SDR at the same time as doing a Hangout and see if my computer can handle that. And because I'm learning again how to use Hangouts, what I need is feedback. And the one screen that I've opened up now, or option that I've opened now, is the question and answer option. I don't know if you can see it on your screen, but if you can, send me a question in the form of feedback on what you're seeing on your screen. Because unless I run another computer watching, I don't know really what's going out. Now, in the past, when I did broadcast using Hangouts, that's what I did. I had another computer as a viewer of my Hangouts so I could see what was going out. So I'm not doing that right now. So anyway, what I'm going to attempt to do right now is I'm going to share one of my windows, and I want to share, if it'll come up, there it is right there. I'm seeing it, you're not seeing it. I'm going to share my window that has Genesis running. So I'm going to click on share, and you should now be seeing my Genesis software. Now, one of the things that's a little scary is when I did that, what I'm seeing is just a portion of the Genesis screen, not the full screen. So I'm not sure if I'm doing that correctly. Now, what I did in the past was I shared my entire Windows screen, and then you could see everything I was doing, but I was concerned about the bandwidth. So I'm not sure that's going out, the Genesis. Um, so I'm going to stop sharing that because I'm not, well, I'm going to click on Genesis here for a second. Now, when I did that, I lost what I'm seeing in my broadcast window. I lost. So let me go back. I'm learning here. I appreciate any inputs. I'll go back to screen share. And I'm guessing, now see, it's for me, what I'm seeing is so far I don't see the Genesis window showing up to share. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to share the entire Windows screen and see if that helps. So click on that. I'll share. Now you should see that echo effect of my screen, watching my screen. So now if I go to Genesis, now you should be seeing my Genesis program running in full screen. I hope. I'm learning here. So also I have my webcam still showing my physical workshop desktop, whether that's going out or not right now because I went to sharing. I'm hoping it's not. So let me go back to Google. And now, of course, when I'm in this mode where I'm sharing my whole desktop, that's when you get these other weird effects. So I'm not seeing any questions coming from the viewers. Maybe you have to turn that on somehow on your end, but I do have 4 viewers. So let me go back to Genesis. And okay, here's Genesis running. I'll turn the audio back up. Now, the other thing I don't know, turn it back down. The other thing I don't know is the output of the SDR radio, that's kind of a misnomer, SDR, going through to the Hangout so that you're hearing this full volume, so to speak, and not hearing it coming through my headset microphone. That's another thing I got to figure out what's going on there. Because what I typically do is I set the volume higher because my headset microphone is away from the speaker that the radio is using. And if it's coming directly from the SDR, then it probably is too loud. Now, one thing I've noticed this morning, I've got a high noise level. I don't know if you're seeing this or not, but I've got a high noise level. So I need to, right now, I need to go change the setting and change these numbers here. Like the display grid is this one down here. So I can reduce that max value or increase it, depending on how you look at it. Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. And get that down some. So I'm down to -40 instead of -70. So now the display is within the screen. The other thing is the waterfall is almost saturated because the signals are so strong. So I can change that under waterfall and go the right way. Go down to -40 also, say. And now I've got a little contrast there. I got some yellow and orange mixed in. I could go down even further. And you could change a whole bunch of things in this program. You could change the colors here for the waterfall. You can change the scope color. You can change the actual the grid numbers here. You can change the color of it. You can change a whole bunch of things. So let's apply, but I won't save this. And so now that's a little easier to see. Now let me go back again to my Chrome Hangouts. We're not seeing, I'm not seeing any questions yet. I don't know how to tell you how to turn on the Q&A screen so that you can get to it and send me comments, really, not questions, but comments about what you're seeing. Now, one person in my previous attempt about a half hour ago left me a comment of the link so that you can send me comments. Unfortunately, I deleted that video before I captured the link. Sorry about that. Thinking once again. So it's one thing I've got to figure out how to get. Now is another option that says you are screen sharing. Do you want to stop or do you want to present to everyone? So there's multiple levels of things that you have to select in Hangouts to get it going out. So I guess it wasn't going out. So let me click on present to everyone. Okay, now you're screen sharing and presenting to everyone. Duh. I'm going to start taking notes. There's too many things to remember on how to get this working. Now let me go, since I probably wasn't sharing what I wanted to share, and hopefully I'm sharing it now. So let me go back to Genesis. This is the software that's controlling my FiFI SDR. And you can hopefully now see that screen. Apparently I was sharing it, but I was only sharing it with myself. I had to click another button to share with everyone. Oh, this is painful. This is painful. So let me go back to Google. And I still don't have anybody sending me a question. Again, I wish I could tell you how on your end to turn on the Q&A screen in Hangout so that you could send me a question. I guess what I'm going to have to do is set up another computer down here and watch the Hangout as a viewer so that I can actually see what's going out and how to turn some of these options on and off. So I guess this is another fail on Hangouts. The software seems to be running okay, and my old computer seems to be hanging in there, not crashing. So that's the first hurdle I wanted to get through. So anyway, I'm going to stop. I'm going to go take a break. Try it again later. Thanks. Bye.